And welcome back, MechWarriors. This is OLDBOB'100025 with the May channel update. There's a couple things that actually changed on the channel, actually a lot of things. I'm going to also get into some MechWarrior news and what the plans are for the channel for this month and beyond in itself. So, first things first is, if you noticed, I did do some channel art update. Did that, and then also kind of clean up different things, my playlists. I'm going to be, over the next week, I'll be cleaning up my playlist. I'll be cleaning up different other videos that are out there. But the main thing, what happened in my channel is I'm going to only make this Battletech related channel. So basically anything Battletech related. It could be gaming, it could be, well, board gaming, role-playing, lore, MechWarrior Online, Battletech Online game coming out from Harebrained Schemes. It could be anything like that, and then also any mech-related type things. Like I just posted The Great Martian War, which I thought was a great gem that they did, that a person did for the for like what they did about World War I with War of the Worlds type things. It was just great how he did the CGI and everything. I want to go share that with everybody. So I'll be doing content like that. I'll be actually focusing the only thing for this channel for OLDBOB'100025, but for OLDBOB, for any other content that I actually have for other games like World of Tanks, Mass Effect, World of Warships, Star Trek Online, like whatever, basically any other types of games and any other type of content, I'll be moving that to OLDBOB'S Adventures. If you look on the right hand side, you'll see OLDBOB'S YouTube friends and be called OLDBOB'S Adventures. That's my second channel, which is just going to be for any other content, like I said, anything that's non-robot Battletech related type thing. So that's the major change that I had for the channel. Like I said, I'm updating different, I'll be doing different types of thumbnails. Boy, I can't even talk now. I'll be doing different kinds of thumbnails, different types of stuff like that. I will be doing more of the OLDBOB'S Mech Potato Time because I want to redo some of the old, it's like a year and a half, I think, for the to help new players into MechWarrior Online, and then also once Battletech Online comes out, I'll be doing different things for that as well. But mainly though, I'll be doing OLDBOB Mech Potato Time, and then also Unsung Heroes, and then lore builds, personality and lore builds. I'll be knocking those out too this month as well. I'm gonna be mainly focusing on those. I might do a couple here and there of gameplay videos or just showing like what different people do and everything else, but that's a major aspect of what I'm going to be doing for this channel. I kind of refocused on this channel itself. So I wanted to just mainly make it like that. So anything non-mech related, non-Battletech will be OLDBOB'S Adventures on the right-hand side. You'll just go click that and go and subscribe. I hope you subscribe and check me out like on the channel. That'll be like any gameplay videos for anything else. You name it pretty much. I might do skits on the channel, but not too sure. I haven't really decided on that, but if I do, it's either going to be on either other channel. So just want to let you know what's going on with OLDBOB'S Mech, or OLDBOB'S Adventures, and then OLDBOB'100025. This channel itself will be mainly just for Battletech or MechWarrior Online, or just mech related type stuff or robot type stuff. I will be getting into news as well, lore builds, and then also builds in general. Like once the PTS system does come out, I'll be doing a lot of that kind of stuff. I've been waiting ever since February to knock out builds, and I've been, every single time they've been, changing it and changing the dates and everything. So I'll be trying to get those out as quickly as possible. And then also mech lore with personality and lore builds, and also general lore in itself, kind of like what you need to know about, say, the Star League, or how clans got their planets and stuff like that, which clans are what, what's out there type thing. Because a lot of people don't know this kind of stuff, and they play the game, they just don't realize, there's so much out there. Planets, in fact, one planet's actually named after me, so that's kind of cool. After my last name, so it's kind of awesome. Like I found that last night, I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that. So, kind of things like that. So that's generally what I'll be doing, like with this channel. I will, like I said, get into MechWarrior news. I might do updates as far as like another series like MechWarrior news coming out, different things, my thoughts on that kind of stuff. But today I'll be doing a little bit of MechWarrior news. So let's get into it. First things first, choose a side. Civil War, clans versus Inner Sphere. Of course, a lot of people have both mechs. A lot of people only play clan. A lot of people play Inner Sphere. So it just all depends what you want to do. But the early adapter rewards will be going away in about 8 hours and 48 minutes. So by the time I get this up and running, it'll be 8 hours. Probably going to take 48 minutes to do the editing. But get these as soon as you can, because you get some cool perks and cool things like with them. Now, if you do, like I said, for the other like video, I did make a mistake. You have to get the collector's edition for 2 mechs. So that's going to be the 40 and, well, 40 for that one standard. So I already have that. So you have to spend $80 to get just the first collector like rewards, and you want the ultimates, you got to spend a lot more. So this will give you an extra 5% XP boost if you just get the collectors for 2 mechs, for the Annihilator and the Uzil. And then if you want the ultimate, well, you got to pay that. You get an extra 5% XP boost and 5% C-Bill boost as well. So make sure, like, when you go and have that, you're not going to be totally confused on that. Now, if you only picked a standard package, you do not get extra premium time. So remember that as well too. So if you want the premium time, you have to spend $40 per one, get 30 days premium time, but you get 4 mechs. And then also with the early adapter rewards, say the Uzil, you get the standing copycat item, 2 decals, 3 new colors, the different type of camo patterns, and 6.5 million C-Bills. Now this is going to come in handy for the future once the new weapons come out, because let's face it, they're going to cost a ton of money. So you want to make sure you go and get a lot of C-Bills, or save up a lot of C-Bills just for that kind of stuff. Let's go back here. And then also, like, what I got the Uzil, I got the standard package, and then I'm probably going to get the Cougar and as soon as I get off here for $15, and get the Cougar package as well, which comes like with some new colors. I do need some new colors. Most of my stuff is black with Old Bob like on it. I want to get some other things. The decals are pretty cool. MILF, that's kind of funny. And then the 6.5 million like C-Bills. So once this comes out, I'll be getting a lot of C-Bills and a lot of colors and a lot of cool things to put on my mechs themselves. So you want to make sure you get this as soon as possible, because it will be going away. But if you get the ultimate package for different things for both these, you get the 10% XP boost altogether and 10% C-Bill boost. Now the XP boost is going to be one of the major things with the new PTS system coming out. So you want to get as much XP as possible. But I'll go over the PTS in just a second though. And then the hanging item, 5% boost, and then 5% boost with the other one too, if you get those together with the ultimate package. Now with Larsh, Snuggles Time, Molten Metal, everybody, Kanagashi, they all basically made videos about this. Unfortunately, I was working during the week, so I didn't get a chance to do that. I was going to do it this weekend, and I didn't get a chance to do it because I actually knocked it out on Friday, said no more, so I didn't get a chance to go ahead and like make those videos. But in general, I wanted to kind of not take a side on different things, but just tell you different things about the modules. Now, believe me, I'm not taking a side, but I'm going to tell you how it's going to help me personally as a YouTuber, and actually as a person that'll be doing a lot of different builds, a lot of different skill nodes and everything else. Modules purchased after December 3rd, the day of the original skill tree announcement of MechCon, are being refunded in the form of C-Bills. Now, modules purchased, can't even talk, prior to December 3rd are being refunded in the form of skill points. Now, I purchased a lot of my modules beforehand, so I'm getting a crap ton of skill points to use for all different mechs. Now, how that helps me, although I am kind of upset a little bit about, I want the C-Bills informed with it. I'm going to tell you my different views on it, but let me know what your views like on it. Not hate views, but just kind of like, let me know your views like on the different, like why you think it's good, why you think it's bad. So modules purchased prior. So now this is going to help a YouTuber like say Larsh, Molten Metal and everything. They're going to have so much skill points they're not going to know what to do with because of this fact. Now, the reason this is going to help us is we have to, as YouTubers, make up builds, test builds, constantly switch builds, constantly see if this build's going to work or not. So this is going to help us in the future because we're pretty much going to be using every single skill point we can to go make a build for everyone else to go and use, or going to say, hey, check out this build. This is pretty cool. I use this and it's really nice. Now for us, like I said, we're going to be doing constantly flipping those skill points, flipping those kind of things, so we need as much XP as possible. Now, as far as C-Bills and everything else, I kind of wanted, I only have like 6 radar derps. I know like Kanagashi has like 54 or something like that, a crazy amount of C-Bills or radar derps for him, so that would actually refund it like 300 something million or something like that. It's gonna help. It's going to piss off a lot of people because I know people want to get the original thing instead of some type of like, here's a credit for skill points and everything else. I do understand that. But another aspect, if they actually refunded the C-Bills for a lot of people who spend if they spend, I know it sucks, believe me, because I want some C-Bills too. But if PGI went ahead and said, okay, all forms of modules will be done into C-Bills, a lot of people were getting like 400, 500 million C-Bills. and then that would actually crash, well, not really crash the economy per se, but you wouldn't really want to go do anything for C-bills. So you wouldn't want to you wouldn't want to get the extended package for the Civil War, because who cares? You have enough stuff to go ahead and redo every single mech with every single engine. You could purchase everything you want according to what that. And I kind of understand why they did it for game mechanic wise. It sucks, believe me, but I kind of understand why they did it for a C-bill form. Or a general skill point form because of that, because it would just crash a lot of time. You know, you wouldn't want to go in a farm, well, not farm, how would I put it? You wouldn't want to go and grind for the C-bills in order to go get that, because you have like 400 or 500 million. And for a lot of people who Russ's thing, he said cheapskate, who aren't like that, but who aren't like that, they would actually get a crap load of stuff. They wouldn't really want to do anything, and pretty much when you have that type of stuff, when you get everything handed to you, it has no value. So once you actually at a certain point where, you know, I don't care about C-bills, I have so much skill points I'm not gonna do with it, you're gonna jump into another game, because remember, this is a free-to-play game. So they're trying to get you to grind in the game itself, which I understand that. Although I am kind of mad because, you know, a lot of my stuff was purchased, so I'm only getting skill points, but it's going to help me in the future because I don't have to grind those skill points. I still will have to grind a crap ton of C-bills, because buying all those engines and buying all the different, like the lore builds, perfect example. The lore builds, I have to degrade all my double heatsinks to standard heatsinks and then get them back up again when I'm done with the lore build. So that's gonna, it hurts me a little bit because I have to spend 3 million pretty much per mech in order to get those back, into it, and it hurts me for C-bill wise. So I have to grind those C-bills in order to go get that kind of stuff, and that's basically what I'm kind of upset about, because that's my own opinion. Let me know yours, guys. You know, not hate, and just let me know what's going on that. But it helps and hinders a lot of different people. A lot of people pissed off on both sides, and I understand that. But let me know what you guys think about that. So another point that I saw on the skill tree was the nodes. It's still hid behind crappy nodes, and unfortunately PGI won't actually change that. They won't go to a linear system, because they'll actually do a lot of boating, which I understand that. But I still don't like taking, say, fall damage or something like that, like negative 50% fall damage or something, just to get a certain skill that I want to have, like say speed tweak, is hidden behind on the bottom of frickin' nodes. So that kind of upsets me a little bit. But I did see something actually, which is really good, is that once you actually get your skills, is when you look at your weapons, it tells you how much bonus you have for your heat, like say the heat or the range or the cooldown. It will tell you exactly, like if you have a cooldown of 10%, it will tell you exactly what your actual numbers are. So that's a good point about like what they did and finally did. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they didn't do that, to tell you the truth, in the first part of the thing, but I'm glad they actually tried that and went ahead and did that. So that's one good thing. A bad thing, of course, is the Innersphere is getting hit with the Nerf bat. I mean, I looked at some of these mechs and I was highly upset at different things that are going on with that. But he was saying Russ is going to go ahead and adjust those and tweak those a little bit higher or lower, depending on how bad no one plays mechs. Because I would probably say about 80% of people actually play clans, and then the rest actually play Innersphere. Because the clans have so much more superior technology, the mechs themselves are so much better. So I think a lot of people will be doing that, but the Innersphere just pretty much got hit with the Nerf bat and fell off the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. That's what's going on. Let's get to other types of news. The FedCom Civil War 3062 to 3067. Now, with the update that they did, that they actually had a stream of the people doing the artwork and everything else, they did explain one thing about this. Now do you understand that the only mechs all the stuff will show on are the new clan mech, or the new mechs coming into the clan wars, or basically the clan wars, like the light and heavy Goss. So it will show on that mech the rendering, what it looks like, the rotary AC cannon, the MRMs. It will show what it looks like, snub nose PPCs on those mechs. Now every other type of mech, it will just show as a PPC. Like say you have a light or heavy like PPC, it will show as a normal PPC on your mech until they can render it into their artwork, so you'll be able to go and see that with future patches. Now the priority list will be Resistance heroes, then Clan heroes, then future like releases, like say they have a new mech pack coming out, and then the retrofitting of the other mechs that are out there. based on popularity. Like say, I don't know, I like the Bushwhacker. That's just me. You might find the Mad Cat will probably get some, and you know the Kodiak will get their stuff like adjusted. So basically, this is only for the rendering of the artwork. Everything else work fine. Fine. You can still heavy machine guns, rotary autocannons on your mechs will still work exactly as everything else, but won't look like that until they render their artwork for later on. The Javelin comes out May 16th, 2017, and that's probably when the new PTS system will come out as well. That's just my own guess. And I personally got the standard pack. I'm probably going to get the hero pack, but I'm not too sure about that. But it's kind of nice about the rewards. I'm very interested in the colors, very interested in the Mechana box and see what it does. But it will coming out May 17th or May 16th, sorry. And that's kind of cool. You know, I'm kind of glad about this. This is going to be, let me get down here. These mechs will probably going to be definitely missile mechs, SRMs, or you might find some LRMs, but I highly doubt it. But most of the time, people will just put SRMs, make it a really, really fast mech for hitting and running and doing that kind of stuff. Now, they did put the only mech with the ECM capable behind a paywall, which is the Javelin 11B, which is with the reinforcement pack, or the reinforcement add-on for an extra $10. But that's what they're doing. I noticed a trend on different things that they're doing for that is they're putting everything behind that. Like in fact, the clan mechs for the Cougar, the only one with ECM or jump capable, is through a paywall through the reinforcement pack. Then also a couple other mechs, like say the well, actually not the hero mechs; those are actually fine. But they've been doing this, which they got to make money. That's how they do it. You know, if you don't like it, don't buy it. If you do, cool, buy it, go, do that kind of thing. But that's basically what they're doing. The high there, I'm probably going to get anyways because I love that paint job too, to tell you the truth. It looks cool. You know, I like that. It looks pretty neat. So that's just to give you an idea. May 16th is probably when the next patch will come out with the PTS system. And hopefully they're going to go ahead and get the bugs kicked out of it before the Civil War pops out with the new types of weapons and everything else. So thank you, my friends. I do appreciate you watching the channel. I do appreciate everything you guys do. The comments. You guys have some awesome comments. And some funny ones too. I really appreciate it. Check out my other channel, OLDBOB'S Adventures, and then also I do have a Patreon account. I'm revamping that a little bit more as far as like tiers. And also I'm probably gonna start streaming pretty soon. It'll be mostly on YouTube, and then later on when I get more of my Twitch stuff done again, because I used to do about a year and a half ago. Well, actually, yeah, about a year and a half ago. I used to about a year and a half ago, and I lost all my settings and everything else, so I really have to update all my settings and everything. So I'll be doing YouTube probably on Sundays for a couple hours. Don't know what time, depends on what's going on in my life. As you know, I work about 14 to 16 hour days, so during the week I'm not going to be doing much. But for Patreon subs, I'll be doing updates for different videos. You can check out different ideas and give me some ideas that you want to go see. Lore builds, Lord personality builds, any type of things you guys want to see, I'll go ahead and make and go and edit and go and do. Thank you everybody once again, and I will see you on the battlefield.
Target acquired.